Hello and welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for this support that you've always been showing me. To my new subscribers, feel at home. This is home. This is where we roll. So we've been talking about we started talking about myths surrounding the dead. Yes, the dead. We talked largely. Yeah, yesterday we talked about the myths surrounding the dead, and we talk mostly about, like, let me say, sex with maybe someone that has lost his or her spouse. Yes, that is what we talked about. So today I just wanted to tackle on something rather small concerning the myths that surrounding the dead. And in here, as you know, when it comes to people from the Luo community that is in Africa, most of them are fishermen. And when it comes to fishermen, there are a lot of things that normally happens around the lake. Because if you know, you know, there are really a lot of things that happens around the lake, because you'll find that in most cases we have a lot of widowers and we have a lot of widows around the lake, maybe the lake shores, the islands. Yes, if you go to the islands, you find that most of the people have lost their spouses. Yeah, men and women, they have just buried their spouses, and then they have just come to hustle their way out, along the lake region or in the islands. I don't know why they do that, but I think one of the reasons is because living along the lake or in the islands is very easy, and life is very simple, and things are not that expensive, and then life is very soft, and because they're eating life with a big spoon, as in everything is there at their disposal. Because most of the people around that area, especially the lake region and around the islands, you find that most of them are fishermen, and fishermongers. So there is a lot of money going around, because you'll find that in fact, they really have money. Those people, those guys that you normally see there, you can see that they are wearing tattered clothes and such, but deep down they really have money. So you'll find that in most cases, men and women, after burying their spouses, they always come to work along the lake because of that. Then most of them are also business people and such. Yeah, because it's very easy to carry out their business activities along the lake because of the border. Yeah, the Ugandans are also there, the Tanzanians are also there, so they come with their goods, and then they do the exchange of goods like barter trade and such. And you'll find that the Ugandans, most of their goods are very cheap. So the Kenyans who normally buy, the Kenyans that live along the lake or around the island, they buy. Then after buying, they can sell them to their fellow Kenyans at a higher price. So that is what normally happens. So in most cases, you'll find that after burying their spouses, they normally rush to the lake. And for the women, why do they rush to the lake? First of all, they rush to the lake because there is when they find they can get beach boys, the small boys, the toy boys. Let me say the toy boys. And most of these women, they normally use some drugs. There are some drugs that they normally go to the herbalists or to the witch doctors, whereby they are being given some drugs. Yeah, whereby they're being given some drugs to help them snatch men from other women, like to snatch people's husbands. So these women are always very loaded when it comes to medicine, as in herbs, charms. Let me say charms. They're very loaded when it comes to charms, because they're in the market now. Since they have already buried their husbands, now they are in the market. And you'll find that in most cases, these women and men, their spouses died of HIV and AIDS. So you'll find that there's a lot of promiscuous, a lot of prostitutions. Let me say that there's a lot of prostitution that normally goes on along the lake, and there's a lot of spreading of HIV and gonorrhea, those STIs and such. There's too much spread of that, because they normally don't care. Yeah, they normally don't care, because with them, they're just in the business. They just buried whoever they buried, and now they have come back. They're in the market to do what they know best. So if at all these women snatches or maybe eyes your husband or maybe your boyfriend or such, they're going to get them. They are going to get them, and I tell you, once they get them, it is that like that. They are not going to leave them because of the charms that they have been using. A story is told of a young man from my village, yes, from my village, who went fishing to another island. And after going there fishing, because these women always identifies men that are always hardworking, very hardworking men. Those are the guys that they normally go for. So when this guy went there, he was just a young man, went to the lake maybe to fish and such. There's this woman that had just buried her husband, and then after that, he just went there to like do some trading and such. So the woman identified this young man, and as such, what he used the charm on him. And this woman had really big kids, grown-up kids, but this guy didn't even have a child, and he was not even married by then. So this woman went ahead, used charm on this man, and this man neglected his home, like not home necessarily home, because he never had a house of his own, but his the parents, sisters and such, and relocated to this woman's place and started living with this woman as a husband and wife. So you can imagine what happened. It was a struggle before the young man was delivered from that woman clothes. It was a struggle. So where am I heading? Where am I heading? So you'll find that in most cases, these women hire these men for them to get like fish to trade and such. Yes, they get their fish to trade and such. I'm coming to where I'm heading to where I want to talk about the myths that are surrounding the dead. So you'll find that most of them are fishermen. The people that live along the lake are fishermen, or along the shores of the Lake Victoria, or maybe in the islands are fishermen. So for you to get, because you'll find that they normally go to fish using the boat, I mean in the middle of the night, and come back with their fish to sell them to these women, and maybe transport them to other cities for good money. So what happens is that you'll find that in some cases your boat won't be like getting a lot of fish. Yes, your boat won't be getting a lot of fish. So there are things that you're supposed to be doing. Like if at all you want to make a boat, a fishing boat. Yeah, you want to make a fishing boat. What you need to do first of all is that you go make it. Yeah, you find somebody, these boat makers. There are special people that normally do that. They you go tell them the size of boat that you want, then they go ahead and make the boat for you. Then after making the boat for you, how normally happens is that you do like a party to that boat. It's just like buying a car. After buying a car, maybe after it has been prayed for, now it is like you celebrate it like that. So in these cases, that is also what happens in this case. So after making the boat, what normally happens is like you do something like a small party to that boat. It is like a way of appreciating or welcoming the boat into the family, into the family of the fishermen. Yeah, that is how it always is. So after making this boat, you must come, call their fellow fishermen, even the boat maker. After calling him, you make a feast. Yeah, a feast is conducted, and then people celebrate this boat, and then the charms that are supposed to be used to be applied in this boat, so that this boat can catch a lot of fish and not kill people. You see? So that is what happens, because you'll find that salvation has come, and Christianity has also come and has eroded all these things, all these beliefs. But still, people still do believe in those charms, that after you've made your boat, or after you've bought your boat, you take it to a medicine man, not necessarily taking it to a medicine man, but you call a medicine man, and then the medicine man is going to apply some charms on the boat, and thereafter you'll be killing fish like nobody's business, and then your boat is not going to be capsizing as the others will be capsizing. Yours is no longer going to be capsizing. And in this making of this boat, you must like have a cow or something slaughtered. a cow, a goat, chicken, it must be slaughtered. And this the blood is supposed to be sprinkled on the boat and such stuff. You see, to celebrate it. That is what happens. So I mean, because in the middle of the lake, a lot of things normally happens. You know, the spirits of the dead always dwells in the middle of the lake and can cause the boat to capsize, such stuff. So in doing that, it's like you are trying to cleanse the boat from capsizing and also to catch a lot of fish. So what happens, and to catch for cleansing and to catch a lot of fish. So what happens is that you'll find that some people always go their way extra miles, because you'll find that in most cases when somebody is dead, when somebody is dead, like in Luo, you'll find that maybe you are traveling using a canoe, or you're traveling using a boat or a ship, those means of transport that normally uses water. And then the boat capsizes and people dies. When people dies, there are these people that no longer wants to be found, because you'll find that people will be looking out for them after they have died in the water, but they won't be found at all, because it's very rare for somebody to just die or drown in the water without being found. Unless that person doesn't want to be found, that person is not going to be found. But you'll find that in some cases where there are people who, after dying, you'll just go and find the person maybe maybe just lying on the shores of the lake and without even getting hurt at all. That person is just there, and then when the search team comes, they just get the person there without any struggle at all. But there are other people that you just have to struggle before the person is found. That person it's just a struggle before that person is found. It's going to be a struggle till that person is found. So you'll find that when this happens, whereby the person has died and people have gone searching for him using the boats, some people are swimming so that they can look for him and find him, but the person is not being found. So in most cases, you'll find that this person is going to send a dream to somebody, maybe to one of the fishermen that they were fishing with, or to a relative of his that maybe this dead person really loved when he was alive. So he's going to send a dream, is going to come in form of a dream to that person, and he's going to tell the person where he is going to be found. I think we are together here. He's going to send a dream to that person, even if it is the wife. He's going to send the dream to the wife, or maybe even if it's a friend or a relative, or maybe just a village mate, or maybe a fisherman, that, or one of his buddies. Something of that sort. He's going to send it. That is after maybe the search mission maybe has been aborted, because people are now tired. They've really tried searching for this person, for the body of this person, and it's not being found. And now they're just like, let us just go home, because the person cannot be found. Maybe he has already been eaten by fish or crocodile. So this person always sends dream to somebody else so that at least he can be found. He tells the person where he can be found, and true to his words, to this person, the person is going to be found. And if at all the person has come to you in form of a dream, you as a person, you are supposed to accompany those people to where the body is. You as a person, you go to the boat together with these rescue people, and you go identify, you go show them where the person told you in the dream that he was lying. So when this person is found, they normally tie this person's leg or arm or one of those things. They normally tie him using a rope. This rope that is made of sisal fibers. I think you know sisal fibers. Those ropes. Those are the same ropes that are good there, that they normally use to tie the person's leg to on the and then they use if at all, because in the lake there are very, very big rocks, and the person is normally not brought out of the water. The person is going to be left inside the water after the body has been dragged near the shore. They just take that rope and ties the person's leg. After tying the person's leg, they use that the one of the rock. They just take one of the rock and then they tie it there so that the person cannot like burst. Because you know, when you die in the water, you tend to like swallow a lot of water, so the body swells so much. So if at all they will remove you from that water and get you to the dry land, you can even burst because of the of the pressure that is inside. You see, the pressure is so much inside. So if they remove you from the water and leave you just there, everything is going to come out. You're going to get burst, and even the intestines are just going to get out. So that is what they normally do. They just leave you in the water after you've been found, tie you so that you don't go back to the water, tie you on a rock. As they wait for, maybe even if it's an ambulance, for this specialist who knows how to handle people that have died inside the water, have drowned in the water, because they know how to go about things. They can even come with some drugs. Then they inject the body so that the body cannot burst. But since then, what they normally do is to do that. They tie the person, then together with the rock, to prevent the person from going back from drowning again and disappearing. So what happens always is that you see that rope that they have used to tie your leg, and then that same rope that they have used to tie the neck is the same rope that people are going to be struggling to be like scrambling for. Once the body has been taken to the mortuary, or maybe is being taken to the morgue or such, the rescue team have come with an ambulance, and the mortuarians, or what, those people who work in the mortuaries, maybe they have come and now they're taking you to the morgue. They cannot take you together with that rope that they have. The rope that was used to tie your leg. No, they're not going to do that. They're just going to come and cut it, and then they go. So people are really going they are really going to fight for this rope that was used to tie your leg. And why are they fighting for this rope that was used to tie your leg? It's because it's like a charm. That rope is a charm. Any rope that was used to tie the leg of somebody who drowned inside the water while fishing, that is a charm. You just take even a piece of it, and then in fact some people normally sell them. Yes, the first person normally sells them, because maybe it's even the family that maybe wants to take that rope, and now you will come and negotiate with the family so that at least you will be given a small portion of that rope. Yeah, it is just a struggle. People are struggling. Most of the fishermen, they are always there, not to view the body, but not necessarily to view the body, but to have that rope, that specific rope that was used to tie that person. That is the rope that they want, and that is a charm. That rope always acts like a charm. If you take that rope and then you take it to the medicine man or to a herbalist, that person is going to administer some more drugs, maybe take it, but there is a way in it, he's going to burn it, and then he's going to make charm for fishing. Or you just take it, then after, when you are going to fishing, or obviously fishermen, they also have some ropes that are tied on along the boat that they normally use to go that they always use while fishing. So they take that charm, even that small rope, then they use it together with the rope that they normally have. They join it together with it, even if it's a small one. It doesn't matter, as long as you just join it there and it sticks there. So after doing that, you are really going to be getting very big catch. Yes, your boat is going to kill it. You're going to have a lot of fish. Anytime you go fishing, you will be fishing like crazy, because it's believed like that this spirit of this dead person will always be with you, because it's like it will be like this person, it's like he's going to be on a vengeance mission, like killing the fish, killing people, killing all these fish, because he maybe deeply believed that, yes, I died, even you, the fish, should also be dying. Since he is there, and since that rope touched him, since that rope was used to touch him, to get hold of him, even him is going to get hold of those fish that were inside the water together with him. So that is what normally happens. They use that rope, that specific rope, they use it to make charm. Yes, to make charm out of it. And this charm is what they are going to be using for fishing. They take it to the herbalist, or they just use it. They take it and then they join it together with the ropes that they normally have. There's a way in which they join it together. So after joining it together, they will just be catching a lot of fish. So that is what normally happens, and that is one of the beliefs and the myths that people always believe in. And it's true, but it's not just a myth, that it's a myth that people are talking about it, because it's the truth. And that is what normally happens. If you go to the lake and you find that somebody has died in the lake, and that rope, you find a lot of fishermen surrounding that person. They are not surrounding that person because they want to view the body. No, they are surrounding that person because they are just waiting for that opportunity whereby they're going to get hold of that rope that has been used to like tie his leg. And that one is what they are going to use as a charm, to in case anytime they want to go fishing, that is what they will be using. So that is that. And there are a lot of myths that surrounding the death that we're still going to talk about. But right now we've talked about that one. Now that is it the second or the third one? Okay, I'm not so sure. So if at all you've been watching me till here and you haven't subscribed, please kindly consider subscribing. And if at all you've been watching my videos without liking, kindly like, share, comment, and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Till then, be strong, keep safe, and love each other. Till then, let's meet tomorrow.